Welcome to my session. I will be talking about how to fuel your growth engine with influencers and referrals, and tell you the story how Svetcoin was able to become the most downloaded health and fitness app in 2022 globally. So I'm Irina Ashkenazi, and I'm head of growth marketing at Svetcoin. I'm early adopter of at Svetcoin. I worked there already for 6 years, which is quite a lot. One of the first employees there. And I really thrive fast-paced environment and love growth, and it's my passion. Also, I'm absolutely admire math and data, and a lot of our growth efforts are data-informed and data-driven. Also, I'm mom of 4 teenagers. Could you imagine? I've got a full focus group at home, which born social, and that maybe contribute to the fact that Svetcoin is one of the most popular apps among Gen Zs in the US and Europe. For those who are not familiar what Svetcoin is, it's a free app which motivates users to walk. And it has very wide appeal, so everyone can walk, and everyone can be inspired to move more by gamified experience and rewarding. So we reward users with internal currency called Svetcoin, and then you can earn them when you are doing your everyday activities and spend it to the goods and the services in our marketplace, and even donate to the charity. Research we did together with Warwick University showed that users who use Svetcoin are 20% more active, and we collaborate with NHS in Diabetes Prevention Program. So it pays to walk, not only literally with some rewards, but in the healthcare money and in the rewards you can receive through the app. Too good to be true? Yes, but no. And I will tell you the story, how we were able to achieve the growth in 2022 and become the most downloaded health and fitness app. Some statistics there, we reached number 1 in app stores in 70 more countries. We expanded to 170 countries worldwide, and reached 130 million registered users, with 65 million users joining us in 2022 alone. So the numbers are quite telling by themselves. And this success I would attribute to 3 main factors. First of all, product. So Svetcoin has great value proposition which resonate to the audience. Second, global expansion. In 2022, we moved outside of our core markets. We were present before. It's Europe, US, and Middle East. We moved to Latin America, Asia, and Africa. And third, and it's something I will be telling you about today, it's our super scalable growth engine, which we develop and operate. And I will take you through our journey in Brazil in May this year, where we were having truly exceptional results. And we'll tell you how we were able to do it. So this is how we imagine our growth engine. And I would say that we experimented with different paid channels before. And who didn't? Influencers, referrals, paid marketing, and all of them worked for some extent, some not. And on top of it, we knew that Svetcoin has some level of inbuilt virality in the product. So we've got our referrals program working. But what we wanted to find out, how to engineer it and how be able to model it, predict it, scale it, and control it. And this was our main challenge. We faced when we embarked on our global expansion journey. So you can see here that we model it as a series of interconnected loops. And what we find out that you need to create all of those experiences separately, but you need to ignite all of those part of your engine and make them work together. And all of those parts are geared to speed, and they ignite each other in some particular sequence. And only this kind of collaborative efforts helped us to achieve this scale and unlock some organic virality and network effect of our product and network effect of social media. Let me take you through each of those loops separately. So when we started our global expansion to Brazil, we almost have no users there. And we were thinking what to start from. And of course, we start thinking about influencers, and it was our first step. So find some local influencers to lay the foundation. And how to do it? We are a big fan of performance-based marketing. We don't want to spend more. We are loyalty, we're product, we're predominantly free product. So our own influencer program are performance-based. But it's quite difficult to recruit influencers on a known market and pay them for installs. Almost impossible. So what we did, we went to conventional model and we found local agency to find us first roast of the local influencers. And the main important point here to be native, to understand, to be on the channels which are popular there and speak local language, of course. And we were able to match what we understand about our influencers and what works best for our brand with their local experience. Let me ask you a question. Who do you think are the best influencers for Svetcoin Health and Fitness app? I will be telling you, you will be putting hands up if you agree. Health and fitness gurus. No. You knew it. Dog walkers. Entertainment guys. Meme pages. Celebrities. I will tell you the secrets, all of them. So we make our growth inclusive. Everyone can promote Svetcoin, but you are correct. Some entertainment lifestyle guys or even meme pages work best because we've got wide appeal. Everyone follows some fun, yes, and can then find something about your product. So my takeaway here for you, if you didn't try it, just don't narrow your niche. Think widely and think outside of your category where you can find your potential users. Other takeaways I can give, work with local interns. They are tremendous help for us when we expand into different markets. They've got local knowledge. They are your best users who will provide you insights to the market. And they will be your navigator there. And for example, for Japan, we've got even Japanese Twitter for influencers, and Mota here is helping us to the global expansion there. So it's really, really big help for us. And the second tip, most probably you know it, but TikTok Creative Marketplace is a free resource where can you do your research, find your influencers and understand and contact them. We use it a lot. So what next? Of course, you will not be able to conquer the market with 10 influencers alone, even big one. So what we did, we start putting this content we obtained and leverage it through paid ads. And the first we were planning to, we are a huge fan of TikTok, and we're planning to boost performance on TikTok. But we were not able to do so because in Latin America, they've got additional restriction for apps which reward users for something. So we're like, what to do? We've got content and we need to do something with it. And I'm like, okay, let's try to post it on Facebook. Like, it will go to Reels. And the magic happened. Exactly the same content, without any interaction. We're performing twice better than any image ads or ads like we had in English, etc. And we've seen literally ads which were viral, and watch time increased twice, and our CPI lowered like 70%. So what we learned from it that, and we are using ever since, that user-generated content work best across all our paid channels, Google, Facebook, TikTok. We repurpose it and we cross-posting it everywhere. Also, we need to watch on how those creatives perform in organic channels or in ads. And if we see that there is opportunity to scale, we will prioritize this creative, of course. So what next? Now we've got 2 of our cogs already running. So our influencers posted, our paid ads are working and creating groundswell. So now it's a time for app features geared to growth and to speed turn on. And we've got this feature called, we developed some features which not only incentivize invites, so user referrals, but also encourage people to invite quickly. We call it piggy bank. So every user invite 5 other users, and they are able to receive small cash prize. And we seen increase in K factor, number of the users inviting other users by 30%, and huge decrease in cost of acquisition, because not everyone will invite 5 people. Some of them will invite 3 people or 2 people and will not redeem reward. And some will invite 8 or 9, or even higher amount. So we found that this limited type of features works very well for time-limited period on a new market. What next? So now it's time to identify super users among those who are inviting and convert them to your true ambassadors, influencers. For this, and light this fire under the referrals. We believe that everyone who are able to invite 20 users must probably have a quite decent following on their social media. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whenever they got their following. So we consider them an influencers and create special experience for them in app. In Brazil alone, we were able, in one day, we were able to yield almost 7,000 users who were invited, more than 20 others, influencers, and they brought us more than 2 million registrations. So let me show you how our influencer hub looks from the inside. I would say we got our influencer program running from as early as 2017. But it was in different part of the app, and almost all time it was transactional. Recently we realized that in order to build a proper community and to convert our influencers in the proper brand ambassadors, we need to move from purely transactional relationship to community one. That's why we created special home for them, which is called Influencer Hub, which it's a, I would say, secret place, which you will, if you invite 20 people, it automatically will pop in your app. No one else knew it. And what it has, of course, referral links, some statistics and metrics to watch into. It has rewards. So influencers receive opportunity to redeem cash rewards and monetize their following for each qualified invite. Qualified invites mean that they not only invite user, but that user starts working. So we would like them to encourage their following to start movement. And also it's some kind of a fraud protection. And there are different numbers of rewards which influencers can redeem, and it's fully, we can operate it ourselves. We've got different pricing for different markets based on our lifetime value of the users, and you can imagine it's a bit different in Egypt, in the US. So it's different experience for different markets. And on top of it, it has all help possible, which is necessary for influencers, some video content, guidelines, brand information, do and don'ts, help, etc. We've got app localized on 11 languages, and we've got all of this on 11 languages too. And on top of it, we create multiple touch points outside the app to keep influencers engaged and motivated. We are running some highly engaging experiences for them. For example, happy hour. Everyone knows what happy hour is. For influencers, it's few weeks of increased payout. And they can, if they invite people within those 2 weeks, they will be able to receive more money. Or competitions, leaderboards. Everyone would like to receive some prize to be featured as the first best invitees in their country. So this is competition, some prize draw, and other mechanics. We've got website, we've got blog, we've got social media, Telegram group. We've got even Discord channel. It's not here. VIP program, referral program. So we are trying to understand what influencers need and treat them with respect, give them some fun and engagement, because they're our super users. So now, when 6,000 influencers posted on their social media and 15,000 users invited their friends and paid ads went viral, you've got 4 of your wheels working together. But up till this moment, it's all were engineered by us. But then you will reach a moment when organic virality kicked in. So, and how it works in our understanding. So you can see how correlates the number of influencers promoting Svetcoin with the number of registration daily. That's how we see influencers' activity affected. And at the same time, you start growing in App Store rankings. Increased growth speed will drive you up to the App Store charts. And you will have exposure for low intent users too. So with the virality, in this moment, algorithms of social networks start prioritizing your content about your app. And everyone who will write Svetcoin will be able to receive high exposure. And the same with App Store ranking. When you are in the top of App Store rankings, you will have some organic uplift. So now all of your cogs are running together, and you've got this huge viral spike. Will it last forever? Not, of course. It will fade quite quickly, but usually it will fade on much higher levels than it was before, and you will be able to inquire to bring in a lot of the new users. So what to do next? As for us, for example, majority of the users came from the social media. We were thinking, okay, Brazil. What do you think about it? Okay, sun, carnival, dance. Dance is movement. Let's create some kind of a fun experience and challenge for users who came to us predominantly from TikTok. So we made TikTok challenge and about dancing. Just we took some popular music and asked everyone to dance with up. And that's how we launched Svetcoin Little Steps. It's difficult to me pronounce it in Portuguese, sorry. And it has huge success. We had families, group of friends, grandmas, co-workers, having fun and dancing. Our hashtag attracted more than 31 million views. And I think this contributes to some maintaining and re-engagement of the audience there. To summarize, there are some key metrics. We were able to bring in more than 10 million users in 7 days. On a peak, there were almost 7,000 influencers promoting us, and ratio of paid to organic was 1:3. So of course, you all know that it was not all plain sailing. It can be like you do it and it's all work well. So, and I would like to share some experiences we've got while we were developing those features and what's gone wrong and how we were learning on the go. Because in all of this, you're always trying to fine tune, and something's not working, you're trying to do something else. So you remember this piggy bank feature when you invite 5 users? We knew that similar type of features worked for us before. So we created this feature. In February last year, we decided to test it in Africa while we were trying to expand to Nigeria. So we posted it, we deployed it in our app and started waiting. Nothing happened. Like 20 users daily, and that's it. Like, okay, it should be geared to the velocity feature, which should bring us a huge amount of users. And then payment period, 30 days. Could you imagine? Invite 5 friends, want to receive your $1, 30 days. So users just become annoyed. And actually, even with our influencer program, we realized that instant gratification and instant payment, it's what they expect you to do. So no one will wait 30 days, especially for the smaller prices, to spread the word about your product and tell your friend, okay, go invite someone to join Svetcoin, you will maybe receive your $1 in 30 days. So this is very, very important. And the second part was we didn't have a lot of active users in that time in Nigeria. So no one was seeing this feature. So, and it didn't have enough of a groundswell, like enough of the users to pick up, even if we did everything well with the payment period. So that's why like sequences of this, for us is very important. You cannot put high engagement features in app before you've got users. So it's all kind of look like logical, but it's constant learning and you fix this and there is something else coming in. And I would say on other markets, it could be some different challenges, and not necessarily it will go exactly the same in Brazil. And that's why our work is always watch for some new opportunities or for some new stoppers and understand how to overcome them. And I'm coming to the end of my presentation, and to reinforce our key learnings here. Users is your best ambassadors. Everyone can walk and everyone can talk. Yes? Make your growth inclusive. So we allow everyone to promote Bitcoin, and we are trying to empower them with the tools which can help them to promote and educate them how to do it. Social is our core. So we know that our users are on social media, so we're trying to make great social media experience for them. Try the unexpected. Please don't narrow your niche. Think outside of your category. And need for speed. So all our features are geared to velocity. Without velocity, without quick payments, quick reaction, changing your bits everywhere, you will not be able to unlock some scale and unlock this virality. And of course, complete control of costs. So we designed our features so we can control supply, price, we can change it and monitor it. This is really, really important, especially if you are trying to unlock this big scale. Actually, that's end of the core part of my presentation. We still have 7 minutes, and I'm ready to answer any questions, guys.
Yes, thank you for the lecture. I'd like to know about your further steps. Like you had this big spike in usage and new users, you grow. But how do you continue developing this market? I rely on only on influencers' content, or you start some other creatives production, and how do you leverage it? How do you create content on languages that like the bigger part of marketing team don't speak? As I understand, like these localizations for different markets are quite challenging in terms of native language content. How do you proceed with it?
Thank you. Great question. So we created the processes how we are able to source creatives on all languages. So we mostly, in addition to our influencer hub, where we've got network of our influencers, we approach them for collaboration and to produce some creatives for them. So we basically work with our own influencers, and on top of the regular collaboration when they, their regular influencer experience, when they post their link in bio on story and receive money for invites, we are able to offer them some additional opportunities with the creative sourcing. This is first. Second, TikTok Creative Marketplace. Third, we've got team of designers, and if we see that one content perform well, we just will adjust it to all languages. Yes, so we will try to kind of duplicate it or rearrange it, and we are trying to build processes which will bring us in a lot of different type of creatives on all markets. So we are currently trying some creative content for influencers. There are not yet results yet to understand how will be some type of a leaderboard for creatives work. So when they kind of submit their creatives, and we will and see which one of the creatives will have more view, etc., and they will be paid based on it. We don't have yet finalized it as a kind of creative sourcing channel, but we are trying to see how to do it. Any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. I would like to ask about like ACO. You don't mention it at all.
Yeah.
Do you doing something with this?
I would say that Svetcoin sit somewhere in between of different categories. So we're health and fitness app, but we're a bit of a lifestyle, a bit of a rewarded, a bit of a crypto. So it's all together. And with ACO, I would say we are trying to adapt our screenshots, of course, and using different keywords, etc. But with Apple, we see some. I don't say that it's kind of the main channel for us for user acquisition. So we are doing our best. We are trying to have everything localized and even look like native there, but we are, I would say, still in testing. Yeah.
Thanks. I just had a question about the TikTok creative marketplace, and it was just because what the kind of influencers I'm looking for are more, because I work in sort of puppy training, so it's trying to find influencers that are related to that I found quite difficult, and I was wondering if you have a particular way that you navigate the marketplace.
I can send you some, by the way. My missus works for a dog food company doing exactly that, so I'll give you notes and their budgets as well. Sorry, I answered that one for you. That was
Yeah, is it sort of? Okay, what is the timing? We actually have got 2 more minutes. If any other questions, so we are done. Yeah.
Hi there, and thank you for a great presentation. This is just out of curiosity. Your business model, can you tell a bit about it? I mean, when you're scaling in these countries and people are walking and they are making a buck, I mean, how does it all work together? If you can share a bit.
Absolutely. So we've got 3 main revenue streams. We've got subscription, which is not yet the majority of users, of course, but we are trying to develop this. Second, we've got some daily rewards, so you can watch rewarded video. You need to make some number of steps to watch next one, so we experiment with it, but there are some rewarded videos. And the biggest one, I would say, it's our partnership. So in our marketplace, when you are able to redeem rewards, those rewards, it's basically we are publisher for partners. So, and it's for them as marketing opportunity. And with some of the partners, we got big collaboration, or sometimes it's just affiliate marketing from our side to them. Okay, then let's finish. Thank you very much, guys. This was